today we are going on a farm tour in our county. There's this local sustainability company that tries to connect all the different local farms. It's pretty cool because it gives them a lot more opportunities to come together and use each other as resources, introduce the community to these small farms and stuff like that. And we've gone to it a couple of times in the past and it was so much fun. And we're gonna be doing that to celebrate the harvest this year. And I'm really excited that we're actually available to spend the day going to the farm tour. So we're gonna take you around and show you some of the farms and, well, we'll learn about the farms ourselves. Maybe we'll find some great local farms that we wanna frequent more often. Okay, so my plan for these little short videos is that I want to get a bingo, at least one bingo with this autumn bingo board that my cousin Jordan created. It's beautiful. She did a great job. And I will link it in the description box below in case you want to use it. And the first prompt on here is harvest, and we're going on a farm tour. And so I decided it would be fun to share short videos of all the prompts that I actually am completing on here. So this first one is harvest, and I hope you enjoy the fun day that we had fulfilling this prompt.
Hi.
You're so pretty.
Oh, cute. Hello. There are tons of people here. It's pretty cool. First stop and a bunch of people.
Okay, so that place was lovely, and a family friend owns this meat pie company, and we ended up picking a whole bunch. We stocked up. So she was there. I guess she's friends with the farm owners. We got 4 frozen breakfast meat pies and 2 lentil curry pies. And then to eat right now,
We've got a spinach feta pie, hot, beautiful, and these are huge. So we cut it in half. Each of us get half.
yep, and they're delicious. She makes great pies. They also do different types of sustainably produced proteins, including beef and chickens, and we're definitely going to frequent this place more. I got myself on their newsletter. They also make a whole bunch of beef tallow lotions and stuff. I tried the lotion. It was really nice, and they said it's really nice for your skin if you have sensitive skin like I do, to put it on your face. It doesn't cause any problems with sensitive skin. We just had such a good time. It was so cute. All the animals were so much fun. The people that were there were wonderful, and they're doing the best they can to create a sustainable farming environment, which I love, and I love being local. I love trying to support local businesses as much as possible. So I feel really good about that, and we're already one down for our harvest tour. So this farm has been using biochar, which is this char. You burn different bioproducts and you grate this char, and you use 1/10 of it in your compost, and it retains more water for the plant, and it also helps them grow incredibly well. So you don't have to use quite as much water at all with the plants, even though it's just 1/10 being put into the compost. They've been finding huge wins because they've started doing biochar. They also spray bacillus, which is a chemical-free fertilizer. They use dairy cow poop to create this bacillus, which is a microbe. And they've been finding that it's killing all the diseases and bacteria and stuff that different plants have been getting. It'll even kill off the different pests that are like larger pests and stuff. And he was saying, you know, it's fantastic because they can make it using dairy cow poo, which helps with getting rid of waste, and then it also helps with cost. And the bee guy was saying that his bees are ingesting it because they actually have been seeking it out when they have been using it on the farm, and it's killed off a lot of the diseases that the bees have been getting. So it's like really incredible. And the guy was like, I just wanted to move away from chemicals. Also, they have organic fertilizers like this in the stores, but this has been more effective and it's a lot more specific, and somehow it's just working really, really well for this farm. So they're doing great. Their yield has been up ever since they started doing biochar and using the bacillus. So it was really fun and interesting doing that tour, and we're learning a lot about farms. So maybe we just need to start our own farm. What do you think?
Okay, so at that farm, I got a pet. Well, it's not a pumpkin, but I should say not a pet. I adopted this pumpkin / squash, and apparently it's really delicious, but I was thinking it's just so pretty that this is gonna be the start of my fall season. Desi from Darling Desi was saying that you can adopt a pumpkin for the season. It'll get you in the mood. So I gotta figure out a name for this thing.
So Mom said I should name my adopted squash / pumpkin. I know it's not a pumpkin, but it's pumpkin enough. I should name it Fall because the second we got home, I dropped it and it fell. And she's like, oh, call it Fall. So I guess my adopted pumpkin squash thingy is gonna be named Fall. It works for the season.
Then Mom got some plums. They're really ripe. They look really good. Mom got some raspberry rhubarb jam. There was a honey guy there who has a couple of hives, and so we got some of his honey and we got some of his jam. He also makes plum jelly. So I got the plum jelly. And then here's the literature about that bacillus that I was talking about. So that's what we got at that one.
Okay, so we went on a tour of the dairy manufacturing. It's not a dairy here anymore, a goat dairy, because they're actually doing more of the manufacturing of the different dairy products, and they've sort of outsourced the actual milking of the goats and the cows to other local farmers. They're creating the yogurts and the pumpkin spice eggnog and stuff. I didn't get any video in there because I completely forgot though, so I just wanted to show you what we ended up getting. We got pumpkin spice eggnog, which was so good. We picked up this goat cheese feta because we both really like feta, and then they do this raspberry smoothie that I saw him talking about quite a bit, and I was like, let's try it. And then there's a creamery, a yogurt creamery that they work alongside with, and they make Icelandic style yogurt, and so we got the maple flavored because that's the one we liked a lot. But we're already getting tired. We've only gone to 3, so I think that's the end of our harvest day, and it was nice. We had such a great time though. It was lovely, and we got to learn a lot about the local farms. And these farms aren't farms we had gone to on previous farm tours or farms that we were aware of, so it was really nice to like be able to talk to the owners and learn more about these farms. Okay, so we're lying liars because as we were heading home, we crossed the path of another farm. So we're gonna stop off at this one and check it out. Yay! We've got about an hour before the time ends. Okay, that was a lovely stop. We really liked that place, and I got some kale. We also got some heirloom tomatoes and some yellow crooked neck squash, I think it's what it's called, and some green onions, like a bunch of green onions. Oh, and a free pear. So, you know, success. We have properly properly enjoyed the harvest here in Whatcom County.
Super duper.
Yeah, it was wonderful. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Can you thumbs up at all?
Thumb up. I've got a big yellow thumb.
And subscribe so you can see what happens with my next fall bingo board video that comes out at some point. Thank you for watching. Bye.